Have you ever lain awake at night, your mind racing with thoughts you can't quiet, wondering if your heart and body are paying the price for secrets you're holding? I'm Dr. Thomas Whitaker, a retired physician who spent over 30 years helping older adults live healthier, fuller lives. Today we're diving into a topic that's rarely discussed but deeply felt: how an affair, even in your later years, can ripple through your sleep and health in ways you might not expect. Let me tell you about Margaret. At 68, she was the life of her book club, always quick with a laugh. But over a few months her spark faded. She'd sit quietly, staring out the window, her eyes heavy from sleepless nights. Friends thought it was just aging. But Margaret confided in me. She'd been entangled in an affair, one that filled her with guilt and kept her up until dawn. Her blood pressure spiked, her joints ached more, and she felt a fog settle over her mind. "Why didn't I see this coming?" she whispered. "I thought I was just tired." Margaret's story isn't rare. After 65, our bodies and minds are more fragile than we like to admit. Emotional stress, like the strain of an affair, doesn't just hurt your heart. It disrupts your sleep, clouds your memory, and saps your strength. I've seen it time and again. Health declines that seem normal for your age are often signals of something deeper. If only I'd paid attention sooner, patients tell me, or I let it go too long thinking it'd pass. The truth is, aging doesn't have to mean declining. Your health, your peace, your vitality, they're within your control no matter your age. But ignoring emotional turmoil can steal those from you. Today we'll uncover the 7 signs an affair might be affecting your sleep and health, and I'll share steps to reclaim your well-being. Because you deserve to wake up feeling rested, not restless. You deserve to feel like yourself again. So what's happening in your body when an affair starts to steal your sleep and health? Let's break it down simply. When you're over 65, your body is like a finely tuned instrument. It still works beautifully, but it's more sensitive to stress. An affair, with its secrecy, guilt, or emotional highs and lows, triggers your body's stress response. Your brain signals the release of cortisol, the stress hormone, which is helpful in short bursts but harmful when it lingers. High cortisol disrupts your sleep cycle. It keeps you wired at night, making it hard to fall asleep or stay asleep. You might wake up at 3 a.m., your heart racing, replaying conversations or worries. Over time, this sleep loss affects your brain. The hippocampus, which handles memory, struggles to form new connections, leaving you foggy or forgetful. "I can't think straight anymore," patients tell me, thinking it's just age, but it's often stress wearing them down. Your heart takes a hit too. Chronic stress raises blood pressure, forcing your heart to work harder. I've seen patients like Margaret, whose blood pressure meds stopped working because their emotional stress was so intense. Your muscles and joints also feel the strain. Stress tightens muscles, worsening arthritis pain, making every step feel heavier. Even your appetite can fade. Your gut, tied closely to your emotions, slows down, leaving you uninterested in food. Here's a truth I share with my patients. What you don't use, you lose. Your body thrives on balance, good sleep, calm emotions, gentle movement. Neglect that, and your body starts to neglect you. But here's the hope. Age isn't the end. It's a reminder to care for yourself. By addressing emotional stress, you can ease these physical symptoms. Your body wants to heal. It just needs your help. Now let's talk about how this stress feels, the emotional weight that comes when an affair disrupts your health. Picture John, a 70-year-old widower who started a secret relationship. At first it brought excitement, but soon guilt and fear took over. He stopped sleeping well, and by day he felt lost. He'd sit in his favorite armchair staring out the window, not even noticing the birds he used to love watching. "I don't know who I am anymore," he told me, his voice barely a whisper. This is common. When your sleep and health falter, emotions like shame, confusion, or sadness creep in. You might feel like a burden to your family, avoiding their calls because you're too tired to talk. Maybe you snap at your spouse or friends, then feel worse for it. Activities you once loved, gardening, playing cards, even laughing with grandkids, lose their shine. You might think, "I'm just old," but it's more than that. You're carrying an emotional load your body can't ignore. Sleep loss makes it worse. You lie awake replaying choices, feeling trapped in your own mind. During the day you might avoid people, embarrassed by your forgetfulness or low energy. Have you ever spent a whole day just staring, not knowing why you feel so empty? I ask my patients. Many nod. It's not just you. These are signs your heart and mind are crying for relief. Do you see yourself in this? Maybe you've pulled back from friends or stopped enjoying your morning coffee on the porch. These aren't just aging. They're signals your body and soul need care. You're not alone and you're not stuck. Let's talk about how to turn this around. So how do you start healing? Body, mind, and heart. The good news is, you don't need to become young again. This is about living well right now at 65, 70 or beyond. Let's start with small practical steps that make a big difference. First, prioritize sleep. Create a calming bedtime. Routine. No screens an hour before bed, as blue light tricks your brain into staying awake. Try a warm herbal tea, like chamomile, and keep your bedroom cool and dark. If guilt or worry keeps you up, jot down your thoughts in a notebook before bed. It's like telling your mind, we'll deal with this tomorrow. If sleep problems persist, talk to your doctor about a gentle checkup. Sometimes low melatonin or other imbalances play a role. Next, move your body gently. You don't need a gym. A 15-minute walk each morning boosts blood flow, eases joint pain, and lifts your mood. I tell my patients, motion is lotion for your body and soul. If walking's tough, try chair yoga or stretching. There are free videos online tailored for seniors. Pair this with eating well. Think colorful veggies, lean proteins, and whole grains. A simple meal like grilled chicken with steamed broccoli fuels your body without stressing your digestion. Your mind needs care too. Engage it with activities you enjoy. Reading a mystery novel, doing crossword puzzles, or even chatting with a friend over coffee. These keep your brain sharp and push back against that foggy feeling. If guilt or stress from an affair weighs you down, consider talking to a counselor or trusted confidant. It's not about judgment, it's about unloading the burden so you can breathe again. Get a health checkup. Blood pressure, blood sugar, and thyroid levels can shift under stress, and catching issues early makes a huge difference. I've seen patients turn their energy around just by tweaking meds or adding a vitamin D supplement. Here's what I tell everyone. As long as you're breathing, you're in charge of your life. This isn't about fearing the end. It's about savoring each day you're here. Every morning is a fresh start, and no matter your age, it's never too late to live better. Start with one small change today, maybe that walk or a call to your doctor. You've got this. Let me leave you with a thought. I once met a patient, Clara, 72, who thought her sleepless nights and heavy heart were just part of getting old. She'd been hiding an affair from her family, and the guilt was eating her alive. One day she decided to make a change, not for anyone else, but for herself. She started walking with a neighbor, opened up to a therapist, and slowly, her smile came back. I didn't realize I could feel this alive again, she told me, her eyes bright. You're not Clara or Margaret or John, but their stories might echo in you. If an affair is stealing your sleep, your health, or your peace, know this. You can choose to heal. It's not about erasing the past. It's about giving yourself permission to live fully today. Start small. Take that walk. Call a friend. Book that doctor's appointment. You're not just an older adult. You're a person with stories, dreams, and worth, deserving of restful nights and vibrant days. If you see yourself in this video, share your thoughts in the comments below. Maybe it's a struggle you're facing or a step you've taken toward healing. If you're hurting, let us know. We're here and you're not alone. You are still valuable, still capable of a healthier, happier life. Take that first step today. You deserve it.